Welcome to the final video in our Praval course. We've covered the fundamentals, and now it's time to talk about taking your agents to production. We'll touch on distributed agents with RabbitMQ, secure spores for encryption, and observability with OpenTelemetry. These are the features that turn a prototype into a production system. Moving from prototype to production involves several considerations. How do you scale agents across multiple machines? How do you secure messages containing sensitive data? How do you debug issues when things go wrong? And how do you deploy and maintain the system? Praval has answers for all of these. By default, agents run in the same process, communicating through an in-memory reef. But what if you need agents on different machines? Or you want to scale specific agents independently? That's where distributed agents come in. Instead of in-memory messaging, agents communicate through RabbitMQ, a robust message broker. Like Qdrant, RabbitMQ is easy to set up with Docker. One command and you have a message broker running. The management interface is available on port 15672, and agents connect on port 5672. In production, you'd configure clustering and persistence, but this gets you started. To enable distributed agents, you configure the reef with a RabbitMQ URL. Set distributed to true and provide your connection string. Now when agents broadcast, messages go through RabbitMQ, and agents on different machines can participate in the same system. When should you distribute agents? When you need horizontal scaling, running multiple instances of a heavy processing agent. When agents need to run on specialized hardware, like a GPU machine for ML. When you want fault isolation, so one agent crashing doesn't take down others. Or when you're building microservices architecture and want agents to be independent deployables. Messages between agents might contain sensitive data, user information, API keys, business-critical data. Secure spores add end-to-end encryption, so even if someone intercepts the message in transit, they can't read the content. Only agents with the right keys can decrypt. The Secure Spore system provides AES encryption for message payloads, RSA for key exchange, automatic key rotation, and message signing, so you can verify authenticity. You can even configure per-agent keys for fine-grained security. Enabling encryption is straightforward. In your reef configuration, set encryption_enabled to true and provide an encryption_ key. You can also enable signing for message authentication. Once configured, all spores are automatically encrypted and decrypted. When something goes wrong in production, you need to know what happened. Praval integrates with OpenTelemetry for comprehensive tracing. You can see exactly which agents processed which messages, how long each step took, and where failures occurred. The tracing system captures agent processing time, message flow between agents, LLM calls and their latency, memory operations, and any errors that occur. You can send these traces to Jaeger, Zipkin, or any OpenTelemetry-compatible backend. Enable tracing by configuring the OTL exporter and wrapping your reef initialization. Set the endpoint for your tracing backend and give your service a name. Traces flow automatically as agents process messages. Production systems need robust error handling. Praval supports retry with backoff for transient failures, dead letter queues for messages that repeatedly fail, circuit breakers to prevent cascade failures, and graceful degradation when optional agents are unavailable. For deployment, you have several options. Docker Compose for development and small deployments. Kubernetes for production scale with built-in orchestration. Serverless functions for event-driven workloads. Or traditional VMs if that's what your infrastructure requires. Praval agents are just Python, so they run anywhere Python runs. Let's look back at what we covered. We started with the Coral Reef philosophy and core components. Built Hello World and research pipeline agents. Learned about sequential and parallel patterns. Extended agents with tools and memory. Scaled memory with Qdrant. And now production features for distributed, secure, observable systems. Where do you go from here? Build something. Start simple and add complexity as needed. Check out the Praval documentation for deeper dives into each feature. Join the community to share what you're building and learn from others. And most importantly, have fun building intelligent, collaborative AI systems. Thanks for watching and happy coding.